I know. It's not classy, isn't it? It's not classy to laugh at a washed up David Haye. Listen, man, that was a joke. Did you see how shitty David Haye looked against Tony Bellew? Now, first of all, I know I didn't make a post-fight video to this, but it's because the time zone difference from where I live and the UK is, you know, Liverpool is very, very, very far apart. So every time, you know, these fights happen in the UK, I'm not at home, you know. I'm not at home, so I can't watch the fight live. I literally never watch a fight that happens in the UK live. I never get to watch it because, like I said, I'm never home. You know, I'm not home. Anyway, David Haye is absolutely shit. I mean, he made Tony Bellew look like he was a good fighter. And no disrespect to Tony Bellew, but Tony Bellew ain't shit himself. You know, Tony Bellew, I've never been impressed by Tony Bellew. I've never been impressed by him. You know, he's always come across as a guy that, you know, he's a decent fighter. He has decent punching power, and he has okay boxing talent, but he's never been like the most talented guy. But he was just easily beating David Haye, catching him with these little short hooks, knocking his ass down. David Haye is washed up. He's washed up, man. The dude's washed up. David Haye is washed up. He's old. Nobody cares about him anymore. He's done. And then you got these Tony Bellew fans acting like David Haye did a great thing beating a washed up Tony Bellew. Like Tony Bellew did a great thing beating a washed up David Haye. This victory means shit because David Haye's washed up. And it would mean, and I would say the same thing if it was the other way around. If David Haye would have beaten Tony Bellew, because Tony Bellew ain't shit. He hasn't done anything in heavyweight. Tony Bellew fought a washed up David Haye, and David Haye was trying to fight Tony Bellew because he thought it was an easy fight for him because he's a chicken and he's a pussy and he's a punk, and he wasn't trying to fight none of the top guys at heavyweight. So he was trying to cherry pick himself to fight bum ass Tony Bellew. What a joke. David Haye needs to retire. Retire. And if he doesn't retire, I hope he gets knocked down in his next fight. That shit was embarrassing, man. That was some sad, embarrassing shit. Seriously, man. Tony Bellew needs to retire. Tony Bellew's old himself. They both old, man. Tony Bellew and David Haye are old ass men. They need to retire, man. I'm out.